Alright, shalom.
Shalom.
Alright, we will first start off by giving all the glory and infinite praises unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakak, Kadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, teacher, who will always see his tabernacle of David. Shalom to the hopefully elect that's giving diligence to make their congregation sure across four corners of the earth. Shalom to the angels who witness this day, and shalom to the few sincere aqua from sisters that reject the truth and our sincerity. Alright, it's your brother Shamar.
Brother, you got the car. Brother Hashan.
Alright, and we just want to touch on being spiritually rich. Okay? We're being spiritually rich because this world today is so much vainglory, and all we worry about is carnal riches, okay, and carnal treasures. Okay, but we're maintaining our wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, maintaining our works, maintaining our faith, you know, and just harping on or touching on being spiritually rich. Okay, that's what it's all about, man. You because the scripture in James, we get James 25. See what that's talking. But yeah, rich in faith, man. You know, it's all that we the real rich ones, man. We're truly rich. Okay, we the ones prospering in today's society, man. Really, we're living our best life, basically. You know, we're truly living. This is the best thing we could possibly be doing right now. Okay, you know, fighting the good fight of faith for Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know, waiting on Yahweh Shem Yahushua. This is the best you can be living. This is the best way to live your life right now. You know, because judgment is coming, punishments is coming, evils are coming. Okay, upon the entire earth. Okay, you know. So you get that James 2:5. Yeah.
This is James chapter 2 and verse 5. Hearken, my beloved brethren. Have not Yahweh chose the poor of this world, rich in faith?
That's it right there. We're the poor of this world. Okay, we don't have a high level position in this society, but we're rich in faith. We got the riches, right? We got $1 trillion, more than $1 trillion. You know, in our hand right here. You know, for example, we got Floyd, and he a billionaire. He's a billionaire. Supposed to be. He dumb, so he don't use money wise. But he a million. Floyd Mayweather. Right. He got all that money. He got a lot of money, but can't read. Come on, bro. What is that money truly worth then? You can't read. You know, we rich in faith, bro. It's beautiful. All right, we get that Matthew. We're gonna stop that, man. Oh, you got something? You got yeah.
All right. It says, and heirs of the kingdom which he have promised to them that love him.
Ooh, that's it. And through that love, is what follow the law, statutes, and commandments. You truly do not love the Most High unless you put forth the works. You could be an Israelite, you can still be doing the law, statutes, and commandments, but you truly don't fear Yahweh Shem Yahushua if you're not applying it. What's that precept you have with the applying?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sirach.
Yeah, you can pull that real quick, man.
Sirach 20 and 30.
Because you truly not being spiritually rich, you know? You're not withholding, you know, the works of a prophet, the works of the evangelist, basically, you know? And you can pull it. It was a beautiful precept.
This is Sirach chapter 20 and verse 30. Mm-hmm. It says, wisdom that is hid and treasure that is hoarded up, what profit is in them both? All right. So that means what profit? What is that going to do for you? Mm-hmm. All right. You have the understanding and knowledge. All right. Mm-hmm. It's not just knowing that you're an Israelite. Yeah. You know, that's just the first step in the truth. Yeah. All right, it's going out and applying it.
Yep.
You know.
Yep. That's the level right there. We get that Matthew
6.
Yeah, Matthew 6 with the parable of land. Because today the plan, what the man say with the plan about the gloom.
Oh yeah, doom and gloom. Always talking about doom and gloom.
Yeah, they always say we talk about doom and gloom. And hey, this message, bro. It's only dealing with the facts. It's positive, but this world is playing is worried about riches, man. It's all it's worried about. As long as you got the riches, hey, you somebody.
And that's what they learned in them church houses, because they always want to talk about prosperity, how you gonna make it in this world.
Yep.
But the whole time we warning you, we showing you love. Yep. Like the brothers always say, if there's a truck coming down the road, we telling you there's a truck, get out the road, it's about to hit you.
Exactly, and that's real love, because we didn't care, we just let you walk.
All right.
Come on. Yeah, we're getting to that period. Wherever is good start. I think like what, Matthew 6 and 19. 19? Yeah.
All right. It said, this is Matthew chapter 6 and verse 19. Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and dust doth corrupt, and where thieves break in through and steal. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor dust doth corrupt.
Exactly. Nobody can you get dang, it's a precept in John, but it's in the scriptures where it's talking about no man can pluck you up but the Most High. That's what it's referring to. You know, because nobody can, because in carnal riches and carnal treasures, you know, it can be taken from you. You know, these things, it can be taken from you, but this truth cannot be taken. It's given from Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and it's going to be taken through Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right, if you delaying, if you tearing, you know, that's what happened. But you say lay up, cause you with these riches of today and these treasures, it have you worrying so much. You know, we ask somebody today, what you worried about? I just want to make sure my fam eat. You know, that's not bad at all. But you know, they trying to. That's all they worried about: money.
Right.
You know, not worried about nothing else.
You putting your trust and your faith in a carnal riches and carnal things.
Money is your God, basically.
Right.
Have you bugging out? Have you doing things you want to know? That's why you got people selling their soul. Yeah. That's what the riches do, man. Making a covenant with the heathen.
And you know, the Most High, Yahushua said, what profit a man if he gain the whole world and lose his soul?
Exactly.
Yep, you know?
That's it.
You basically damned.
You damned.
It's over with.
Right.
You know? I got a precept. This is Matthew chapter 12 and verse 36. No, verse 35. It says, a good man out of good treasure of the heart bring forth good things, and an evil man out of the evil treasure bringeth forth evil things. You know, and that's basically what we're saying, man. You trusting in, you know, this society, there's nothing but evil, all right? And there's nothing but evil in our money, all right?
Yep.
In our government,
yep.
You know, in voting, stuff like that. You know, people putting their trust in that. It's gonna bring forth nothing but other evil.
Nothing but lies and deceit to get to that level.
Right.
You know.
And that leads you right back to Esau. You know, because in order to get this money, Esau on top. You know.
Yeah.
So it's gonna bring you right back to Esau, man. And you gotta do all types of different things just to have that money from Esau, man.
Yep. Exactly. And it's talking about, and it also went into the scripture have your mind, having to lay up your treasures on heaven. Okay, we laying up our treasures by doing what? Our works. You know, the videos being put up. You know, he's not gonna forget our labor of love. We laying up our treasures, man. We doing all the study, all the fasting. Laying up your treasure. You know, you adding on to your faith. But you laying up your treasure by, you know, popping all the whores. You know, taking with a sense of pride and popping as many whores you can pop. You know, making as many robberies on the same street that you damn live on. You know what I'm saying? It's just niggas, bro.
I appreciate it.
That's all it is. You got it, dog.
Psalm 73 and 12. Behold, these are ungodly who prosper in the world. They increase in riches. And that's what they doing, man. They increasing in riches because these are ungodly, the 2/3. Yeah. Esau, the other heathen nations. You know, they prosper in this world.
Right.
But we not. We putting up money in our spiritual bank account.
Yeah, exactly. They prosper. Because like sometimes it's true. You may look at the 2/3, okay, of our people, of the Black, Hispanics, Native Americans. You may be like, damn, they live in, you know, it's like they having a good life. You know, they live in lavish. You know, and it's like, because what we got to lose our life to gain our life. That's what we doing. Is truth. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of our people, you know, they'll go and search for those things, but you know, as soon as you get it, you know, we was talking about Kodak Black yesterday, right?
Yeah.
You know, I bet, you know, the people looking at him, they're like, oh, we want that, you know, we want that money, but if he's looking back at his life like, damn, I wish I didn't have to go and live in Hollywood. He said in the music, you know.
Never got a hold of him.
Right.
You know, and he do.
Yeah.
You know?
I bet looking back, I would have just chilled. I'd rather have my little
normal life.
Right, my normal life, man.
That's why it's best is to keep it simple and true, man. Just live a basic life. Not trying to do too much.
Right, not trying to be famous.
Yeah.
You know, 1,000 views on YouTube.
All the attention, cause with that attention,
come with stuff, man.
it's like they say with more money, more problems.
Yeah.
You know, that's true. If y'all have, you get 1 Timothy 6 and 7. Going into that, going to love and money is the root of all evil. You know, people do strange things to get that cash, man. Look at strippers, you know, thieves. Like the scriptures talk about thieves, man. People do all types of stuff to get that money. Okay, but in a minute, money is not about you get that Proverbs 11 and 4.
I got it already.
Yeah.
I got it right. Proverbs 11 and 4. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivered from death.
Bro, it's not gonna matter, bro. That day you get shot by Esau and martial law, or shot by another nigga because he wants your food in your house because of the famine. You know, you're not worried about no money. You're not worried about your Rolls Royce outside, your big old mansion. You know, your beautiful woman with a fat ass and big titties. You know, you're not even worried about those carnal treasures.
And basically, that's how come a lot of jakes, they get robbed now because they be selling drugs and stuff, and everybody know they got all that money. They got a nice cars, a nice house, got money in the house, you know. And you know, you got other jakes that want that same thing, you know.
Yeah. Envy you, man. Envy each other. Part of the curses. That's part of the curses.
Yeah. Your eyes should go evil towards the brother.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
You want 1 Timothy?
Yeah, 6 and 7.
Right. This is 1 Timothy chapter 6 and verse 7. For we brought nothing into the world,
right,
and it is certain we can carry nothing out.
Exactly. We talked about that earlier. Before we cut the camera on. You know, hey, people act like they gonna take it with them. And that day, you're not gonna be able to take it with you, bro. You're gonna be on the go. You know what I'm saying? But you came in this world with nothing. You're gonna leave out with nothing, man.
That's what Solomon said too. To my the riches of vanity, man. All of it vanity, man.
Yeah, ain't nothing, bro. Nothing. It's truly nothing, bro. This money is not backed up by gold. You know, riches. You can't get drunk off these riches, bro. You have you drunk. You make so much money trying to figure out different ways to spend it. Like you always say, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You keep on attempting to man.
It says, and having food and raiment, let us be therefore content. But they that will be rich fall into temptation, right, and a snare.
Right, in a snare. Cause they can't see it coming. Cause with us being spiritually rich, we had that discernment. We know we know when our spirit is going off. We know when something's not right. But people they can't even see it. You look at some people like, man, damn, you can't even see that you lost, man. Well, everybody out here, bro, you can't. Even in other Israelite groups, they think they're doing it. They're truly in their heart. They think they're doing the right thing. They think they're teaching the right thing. You're like, damn, you really lost. But it said we satisfied with our daily bread, man, having food and the raiment that goes to the clothing, having food, and we good, man. Right. We good, we satisfied, we content. We satisfied, we got what we need, man. We don't need the accessories. You know, we'll pass on it. We'll get it back through our election. Hope, and that's what we're hoping for. You know, we're hoping, praying for. We're praying that we'll elect. We'll prosper then. Alright? We'll go through the trials and tribulations now to prosper then, man.
I got a precept for you.
You got it.
Alright. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. And that's that gift, them riches, because it throw them off track. You know what I'm saying? They forget who they is. They start doing different things because Esau done gave them that gift, that money. You know.
And we was talking about they going to etymology because the Talmud going into it with the word mad means to shine. You know. Because oppression does make us shine right now. We shining in oppression right now through our works. You know, they looking at us like the poor of the world, they're down bad, but their spirit is so upright. It's so joyful and with a light on it because of the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. And the gift given through get the truth given by Yahweh Shemiyah Shah. You know, it's like damn. You know, they still giving diligence. They still do what they gotta do.
And if I may say, you know. Even you gonna be pressed for money in this truth sometimes, you know. And the 2/3 nigga, when he's pressed for money, he would do anything to get it. You know, he'll go rob, he'll sell drugs to his own people.
Bank scam.
Right, but it takes a real strong man to say, now I can't live like that, you know. And
Discipline, you know?
Right. It takes discipline, and ultimately, this wisdom and knowledge of the scripture, man.
Yeah.
Obeying the law and statutes and commandments,
Exactly.
no matter how damn bad you are.
Exactly.
That's true faith.
True faith. Like, I know He's gonna take care of you.
Right.
That's just faith. Some things you cannot explain is true. Sometimes you come down, bro, it's faith, bro. Faith. Especially the miracles. You're not gonna believe in the miracles unless you got faith. You can't understand. You're not gonna understand what we've been dealing with without faith. You know, this thing come down to faith of Yahweh Shah.
Precept.
You know, you got it.
Proverbs 11 and 28. He that trusteth in his riches shall fall, but the righteous shall flourish as a branch. You know, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna flourish as a branch, man. You know, because we got this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and the world don't have that. They just trusting in their worldly riches.
Yeah, our time is coming. Our time truly coming, bro. We're about to flourish in a minute. You know, we'll take the low road right now, but our time is really coming up in our lifetime. A lot of y'all like to say, "Oh, not in my lifetime." Right, we are in the last seconds. You know, days are like 1,000 years is a day. Well, a day is 1,000 years to the Lord.
Right, in the kingdom.
Yeah, man.
And they always say we're in the last days. No, we're in the last days of the last days. You know, that's what they don't understand.
Yeah, they don't understand, right, bro? Because it's truly the last days once.
Exactly,
Exactly, man. That's beautiful. You keep going to 10th and
Yeah. All right. It says, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition.
That hurtful lust, man. You doing those bank scams, those robberies, you know, cause you love the money, you love the riches, you drunk off the riches. That's all you look forward to. Money runs this world, man. But it doesn't run this truth. That's what it doesn't do, man. And that's what's beautiful about this thing, man. This world can't take a hold on this truth at all. That's why I said this truth is invincible. All right, you keep going on that.
It says, for the love of money is the root of all evil.
That's it. That's the point. That's the point, right? You keep going. You finish it.
Which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows.
Yeah, man. Because, hey, you worried about riches, it can be a distraction. You know, we are in the flesh, so don't get me wrong. We are subject to vanity at times. You know, we get low at times. We worry about, sometimes, hey, you in captivity, you do got to worry about some money sometimes. You got to handle your business. You know, you got to do it in this whatever is sufficient footing, basically. You know, so, hey, sometimes you will err from the faith. Now, you don't want to because truly, that's going to really just falling out the truth. Because you're so worried about prospering in this world. But you wasn't rooted and grounded in the faith. You wasn't spiritually rich. And that's what it's all about, man. We truly spiritually rich. These other religions and these other philosophies is not cutting. Those are only temporary. What happened to the Black Lives Matter? What happened to Black Panther? These things are temporary, man. What happened to what about these other religions not out prophesying, you know, on a daily basis? You see a little zeal by the Jehovah's Witnesses going door to door. You see a little something by that, but you know that's only for a time. They ain't consistent with that. The prophets are the only ones being consistent.
And they wicked for doing that because you're not supposed to go door to door, you know. So that's wicked anyway. So and then they calling the name wrong. So even they best shot is bad.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's that zeal, but not according to knowledge.
That's exactly what it is. That's why everybody is not spiritually rich. You know, it's not meant for them to be spiritually rich. So you just gotta work out your own salvation. Sometimes you gotta just worry about yourself. You know. Yeah. You good. Yeah.
Just a lot of our people, man. You know, they're chasing that bag. You know. Yeah. But there's a scripture that says, right, but there's a scripture that says you gather riches to put in a bag with holes in it. So as soon as you even get that bag, man, you still, you know, there's still gonna be something missing, man. A lot of these people are depressed.
A lot of are depressed.
A lot of them got all this money and they think it's gonna bring happiness, but it really brought them nothing but pain and agony.
Yeah, and more problems.
Right.
True.
Because Esau still gonna win his sacrifices, man. You know? Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
I got a precept for you.
Yeah.
Go to, my fault. James 5:1. Go to now, you rich men, weep and howl for your misery that shall come upon you. Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten. And that's what it is, man. Your riches are corrupted, man. You know, because you got them the wrong way, and plus you 2/3 Jakes. You know, it's just for a short time. Then you're gonna be destroyed, man.
Yep, it is for a short time. You trying to live it up like Esau. Esau know his time is short. So you know how much more so yours. You know. You keep going. It's verse 11.
Yeah.
You go down to verse 17. Go down to verse 17.
All right.
You go read. Yeah.
This is Matthew chapter 6 and verse 17.
1 Timothy.
Oh, 1 Timothy, sorry. So 1 Timothy 6 and 17. It says, charge them that are rich in this world, that they be not high-minded, nor trust in certain riches, but in the living God, who have given us richly all things to enjoy.
Right. Because you don't want to be high-minded. Hey, always humble yourself, you know, whatever rank you have in this society or even in the camp. You know, you always want to remain humble. Humility is going to get you. It's going to get you to the next level. It's going to keep you enduring. Without that, because once that pride hop on you, and you start going against order, start thinking you some superhero, super brute, basically. You know, that pride, sometimes you gotta rebuke the pride up off you.
But it's knowledge puffeth up.
Yeah, exactly. Knowledge puff it up, man. You know, that's what you keep going on.
All right. It says that they do good, that they be rich in good works, ready to distribute.
Exactly. How do we distribute? Through education, through our exhortation, helping a out. You know, brought us something to eat. You know, that's just true fellowship, man. Those brotherly acts. You know, but if these things, I mean, in the world, it's not really, man, it's not true charity in the world, man.
Right.
You know, people just hit each other up, man, just for, you know, some money real quick. You know, it's not that real love is not there. You know, because it's not, the spirit is not there, man. In some places, you just feel like, hey, this place ain't right. Something ain't right.
And Jake ain't brother anyway, because Jake will borrow some money from you and then see you every day and act like he don't even remember about it. You know, that's how Jake is, man.
Yeah, he know he owe you the money. He try to avoid you.
Yeah, try to avoid you. I don't even want to bring it up.
Yeah.
Right. And you feel bad about me.
Yeah, make you.
Come on, man. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's true. That's real life, though.
Yeah.
Real life.
You know, I did a lesson about how, hey, these people are insane.
Yeah, this world is insane, and they go insane because the money, the carnal treasures, basically, man. The money, women, drugs, man.
That's Babylon, man.
GMO foods they eating, man, because all of them drunk on McDonald's, all kind of
drunk.
GMO foods they
Stumbling drunk off that Babylon juice. Really drunk off of it, bro. All right, but they not, because the spirit is just not there. You keep going on in there.
All right. It says that they do good, that they be rich in good works.
Rich in good works. We laying off our good works. You putting up those diligent videos, it's sincere videos. You out there going week in and week out with the truth, and you laying up your treasures in heaven. You know, Yahweh Shah sees your works, and he's gonna reward you according to your works. You know, and your sincerity. You know?
And that basically answered that question on how the Edomite on my job asked me, how do you think you're gonna get saved? How do you think that how do you know that you're gonna deliver?
Right, he said, what's your plan?
We don't know if we're gonna deliver. We hope by the works that we're doing, by going out and believing, you know, and calling on his name, you know. And then he gonna say, that's a stupid plan. Yeah, to you, because you carnal, man. You know?
Carnal as hell. And these folks carnal, bro. They only gonna believe what you see, and that's why that's what's gonna be beautiful too. We're gonna be able to perform works, man. We hope and pray with those men that's perform those works
that science can't prove, you know.
Exactly, bro. Fact, man. Science, science cannot prove Well, what's the example that the lady said?
Oh yeah, you knocking over a mountain, or you drying up a whole lake. You know how science gonna prove that? Or you got you got a brother that's running across water or something. You know how they gonna prove that with their science, man?
Yeah, how you gonna prove that, man? You know, a lot of people say, "Oh, I believe in science." You know,
Right.
yeah, you're gonna be confounded that day. You're gonna be shocked. You know,
Uh-huh.
proven wrong.
Because every eye shall see it, you know.
Yeah, every eye shall see. Exactly, every eye is gonna see. You know, that's what it's gonna be beautiful. We gonna have that time. We just gotta wait. That's why that tunnel vision, as I always talk about, that's why that tunnel vision is important. You just looking at the end, okay, you're looking at the glory, you know. And we're not forgetting about the midst of that fire either, because we know it's chosen gotta go through that fire, all right? But that's just what it is, all right? You know, just stay in the spirit. That's what it be about. Stay rich.
Yeah. Rich in the spirit.
Yeah, rich in the spirit. You gotta keep on though.
Ready, all right, this is ready to distribute, willing to communicate, laying up in store for themselves a good foundation against the time to come, that they may lay hold on eternal life.
Exactly. Because if we all looking for that eternal, our mindset is on the kingdom. Okay? Our mindset is on the kingdom. Alright? We laying up these good works. Okay, we perform these good works to get the reward of the kingdom. Alright, to get that election. That about the Bakayar, or the 144,000. You know, that's what it's all about. And the elect, they're the ones that are truly spiritually rich, man. You know, and we hope we are those men. That's all we can do is hope, faith. You know, you had something you want to get?
It was Tobit. He was just talking. I'm gonna just read. All right, Tobit, chapter 4 and verse 8. If thou hast an abundance, give alms accordingly. If thou have a little, be not afraid to give according to that little. For thou layest up a good treasure for thyself against the day of necessity. All right, and that's just connecting this day right here that was in Timothy 19.
Yeah.
All right, but you know, even when you don't have a lot, you know, you still gotta get that brotherly love. You know.
Yeah, get what you do have. You know?
Right.
Trying to see if I had last precept.
I got one.
You got it.
Proverbs 22:1. A good name is rather to be chosen than great riches, and loving favor rather than silver and gold. You know, and that's what we trying to do. We trying to have a better name. You know what I'm saying? Probably keeping up with the brothers. You know, doing this work. We want, you know what I'm saying? We want to be known by Habashim al-Shah for being diligent. You know, always trying to, you know, put up a video. Always trying to hit the highways and byways. You know,
out of sincerity, not out of lucrative sake. You know, trying to make views, trying to make merchandise out of the truth. IUIC. You know, come on, man. It's one more. You asked him? Oh, it's one more. I had Zephaniah 1:18. Zephaniah 1:18. That I thought that we ended off with that one. Yeah, Johnny had it. Yeah, 1:18.
Zephaniah chapter 1 and verse 18. It says, neither their silver nor gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath.
That's it on?
No. It says, but the whole land shall be devoured by fire, by the fire of his jealousy. For he shall make even a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land.
And the judgment is coming through, and that fire through those nuclear missiles. That your gold and silver is not gonna matter. Then your jewelry, your nice your MacBook, you know, these things are not gonna matter. All right, so we tell you now, hey, focus on the things at hand that truly do matter, which is the Lord, okay, which is the truth. All right, the history, the prophecy, okay, these scriptures in its entirety, the things that truly matter. These are the things to be focused on. So whenever you feeling down bad in the spirit, hey, go back to your room and you go back and look at your Bible and you just know that you're spiritually rich, because you're a prophet, you're a man of the Lord. You you really one of the top men on this earth. In all honesty, that's not even no fair. That's not even trying to. You know how people, in the world, people get fake messages. You're the most beautiful thing on the. You really top man, straight up. You really one of the best men in the city, in your city. That's the thing. Hey man, that's crazy. The greatest man. You are the greatest man on earth.
And if you're an Israelite and you still, this truth, and you still sitting and waiting around and hadn't did nothing with it, man, you need to hurry up because the door's closing. You're running out of time, man. After a while, you're gonna be stuck with the knowledge and ain't did nothing with it.
Yeah, and you're gonna get judged worse.
You're gonna get judged worse.
You're gonna get judged worse, man. So,
ultimately, the lamp gonna get put out.
Yeah, true. Yeah, the lamp gonna get put out, man. That's it. Unless you falling against against the thorns.
They be bugged out, man.
Bugged out, man. But we just wanted to touch on that, through the spirit, okay? Because that's what, riches is something you deal with in the world today. In your captivity, you vexed by it, and sometimes you're uplifted by it because carnal treasures, man. Sometimes you may come across a good cash and whatnot. But that's why it's parallel with the scriptures. That's why it's brought up in the scriptures, riches. It's two different types of riches, man. You got these carnal riches that's not gonna prosper in that day, in the Lord's wrath. And you got the real riches, the spiritual riches. Okay, your prayers, your Hebrew prayers, your fastings, your works, your studies, your law, statutes, commandments. Hey, we have it, man. We really have it, and it's gonna be made known. It's gonna be made manifest, and it's predestined to be made manifest. Okay, within us and through us. Through the power and grace of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. The water Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. So, with that, we end up by giving all the glory, infinite praises unto
Yahweh Bashem Yahushua Bashem Rakah Kadash.
Double honor to the apostle, the elders, the great millstone, teacher, rule well, the overseer, the tabernacle of David. Peace, love, and safety. All right, to the hopeful elect that's giving diligence, man, they call it to show across 4 corners of the earth. All right, say shalom, keep the faith, okay? But walk with ball, man.
Walk.
Call my car,
Shalom.
Shalom.